Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the TKW Facebook page. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and follow the weather page. Alright, so we're bringing the video a little bit early here around lunchtime, but I wanted to go over the week here before it gets busy on Monday. So you can see, starting on Monday, we're going to have showers and thunderstorms throughout the morning, but I really don't think it's going to limit the severity of the threat 100%. I do think we'll have some boundaries left over that could get the storms going. And look at 4 p.m. The time is at the top part of the screen here. 4 p.m. it forms into more of a line. This is the Euro model here, a long range model. But if we get some storms that are discrete, we could see a high and severe weather event. But as it gets to the evening time around 7 p.m., storms are really in a line along the cold front, which we could still see some damaging winds and some quick spin up tornadoes. So make sure you're checking back regularly over the next 24 hours for the updates here. And as we go into Tuesday's not really too much happening. We could get some more showers and thunderstorms in the evening time. This could pose an isolated severe weather threat, but let's just get through Monday before we start thinking about Tuesday. I'll keep you updated and watching that as well. But showers and thunderstorms late Tuesday evening, overnight, and it looks to clear out by the time we get into Wednesday. Wednesday will be dry. It'll be a little bit cooler. It's not going to be as warm. Some lows might be in the 40s. We'll show you that in just a couple of seconds. As we get into the weekend, we could have some spotty showers early Friday morning, not overly confident. And as we get into Friday afternoon, a low chance of maybe some sprinkles or a slight shower. Maybe a rumble of thunder could be possible. And as we get into Saturday, lots of high pressure. We'll also continue that into Sunday. So the weekend looks dry. We just have to get through the early parts of the week. Alright, so the rest of your Sunday, temperature-wise, we're going to reach the 80s. And as we get into Monday here, temperatures are going to start in the mid-60s here. Maybe some low 60s, but most of us in the mid-60s. And look at the warm air. That is basically almost like the moisture that is coming up from the south here. And that's going to bring us some warm air. Looks like all the way near the 80 degrees. So it's not going to be really hot, but it is going to feel humid. And you can see the cold front as it moves through. Look at the drastic change. You can see starting on Tuesday, some areas might be in the upper 40s as we start on Tuesday. But you can see it will warm up here. And that's why we think not for everybody on Tuesday to see severe storms. Mainly I-44, I-70 south, mainly towards the Cape Girardeau, Southern Illinois, Carbondale, places like those if we could see a severe storm. But look at Wednesday. Wednesday out the door, we'll see some 50s to upper 40s out the door. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit cooler than what we're used to the past couple of days here. Cold front is actually going to work this time. As we get into Wednesday, not as warm, mid-60s we'll put on the forecast here. Thursday, look at the temperatures again. Some more areas starting the upper 40s to low 50s. The city's always warmer with the buildings, so that's why we see the 50s. But the outlying areas will be in the upper 40s that are away from the St. Louis area. And as we get through Thursday afternoon, some mid-60s. That's basically what we're going to be talking about the rest of the week here. Friday, we're going to be a little bit cooler, but not too much change in the overnight temperatures. And as we get into Friday, some low 60s, not mid-60s, some low 60s, maybe an isolated upper 50s around town, but most of us will see a 60 degree. Basically, the same story like we said the past couple of days. Some upper 40s to low 50s will start on Saturday, and we'll see some mid-60s return on Saturday. But like you can see, the temperatures are really not changing too much. You can see maybe a little bit warmer on Sunday, but almost identical to the rest of the days. And maybe a warming trend will start coming on Sunday where we could see some 70s around the area. So we'll have a live stream tonight at 7 p.m. going over the latest data. It's a last call, last live stream that we will have before the storms hit on Monday. We will be able to provide live severe weather coverage as well. On Monday afternoon and evening, we'll have multiple people with us to get you through the storm. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive alerts over the next 24 hours, especially Monday afternoon and evening. And make sure you know where to go when warnings are issued. We'll continue to post updates throughout the day with new information that comes into the Weather Center. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll be okay Monday and Tuesday, and we'll dry out for the rest of the week. Take care.